Are you tired of slouching? Do you want to release tension and have a more upright and confident posture? Hi, I'm Jenny Lu. Welcome to my channel. In this video, we'll learn 5 powerful yet simple yoga poses that can help to lengthen the spine, open the chest, strengthen the core, and bring balance to your body. Make sure to stay until the end of the video to catch a bonus tip too. For this video, you will need a yoga mat, a chair, a blanket, or a beach towel. Let's get started. Let's first practice some shoulder rolls to release the tension we might be carrying in the upper back area. So stand with your feet about shoulder width apart. You can also practice this seated on a chair. So reaching your shoulders all the way up to the ears, squeeze all the tension over there, and then open the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades back and slowly lower your shoulders so until you can feel some soreness being released over there. And then squeeze the shoulders on the front. I'm going to turn to my side. So open the shoulder blades, your scapula is on the back. And again, inhale up, open, exhale down, and hollow the chest out. Again, inhale up. You can make this into a nice circle. Good. When you're all the way up here, we're going to reverse the direction. So right here, reach the shoulders up again, going forward, and then lower the shoulders down. Squeeze the shoulders blades back, reaching up, going forward. So hopefully, if you're doing your best, you can probably already feel this area getting warmer. So that's a sign of increased blood and energy circulation. We're getting the muscle to loosen up and also at the same time, getting them to be strong and flexible. Okay, so just give yourself a nice shake, wiggle. This is a good one to practice if you work in front of a computer, you drive a lot, you cook, you garden, you play with your kids. Most of our daily activities can involve this forward hunching. So this is a good one to relax this area. For this posture, we're going to need a sturdy chair to sit down. So we're going to practice seated version of cat-cow. So I'm going to turn to my side, planting the feet underneath your knees about hip width apart and sitting up tall, reaching your hands up, interlace the fingers, bring your hands behind your head. So take a deep breath into your belly and opening the chest, tilting the pelvis forward slightly into an anterior tilt. Open the chest, shoulder blades come closer. When you exhale, slowly rounding the spine, tucking the chin under into your cat pose. So stretch away any soreness in the upper back. Again, inhale into the cow, so anterior tilt in the pelvis. This, you can already feel we are controlling the movement from the core. Exhale, rounding the spine. So this is great also for improving your spinal flexibility. One more time, breathing in, opening the chest, so squeeze away any soreness, open the elbows, lean your head into your hands and exhale. Rounding the spine into a beautiful letter C. Slowly, with control from your core, letting your spine come back up, upright, neutral spine, letting your hands come down. Release your hands down, maybe relax them by your sides, and give your shoulders and spine a nice shake and wiggle. For the next 3 postures, we're going to be practicing on our yoga mat. So make sure you also have your blanket or beach towel next to you in case we need to use the towel to cushion our joints. Okay, so this next one, we're going to practice plank pose, which is really good for core strength and postural awareness. Okay, I will give you options. So come onto your hands and knees first. So make sure you're supporting yourself properly with your hands, fingers open. You can look at your fingers, so either index fingers parallel to each other or middle fingers, whatever that feels really good and supportive. We're not collapsing the shoulders onto the arms, so press the floor away. And then when you're ready, we're going to press the legs one at a time, making them straight. So in plank posture, we want to make sure we're pointing the tailbone towards the heels, belly button to the spine, and then we're not collapsing the hips down or propping the butt up too high. So nice supported posture. Okay, so you can either stay here, or if you feel like this is really hard to hold, you can gently lay your knees down, kind of cross the legs at the ankles. Just make sure you're holding the correct posture. Okay, so hips are going to be lower than your shoulders, right, without slacking. So this is a great option. The other option, if you have wrist tensions, if they're really tender, you can't really put too much weight on them, you can also come down onto your elbows, holding elbow plank, interlacing the fingers, and then practicing your plank posture. Same thing, nice straight back. So plank pose is really good. We're working on core strength, and then at the same time we're making the posture, right? Your back is straight, you're pressing the floor away, and then reaching the top of your head, right, away, crown of your head. So whole length of your spine to get a nice supported stretch and strengthening at the same time. So you can hold this posture for 30 seconds, working your way up to a minute, breathing into the lower abdomen, smiling out. All right, so from here, we're going to transition to the next posture. Slowly lower your knees down, stretching the top of your feet flat. We're going to open the hands, and then the arms are going to be parallel. We are in Sphinx posture, so just kind of gently shake out before we take the next pose, which is really good for our back, strengthening, lengthening, also for the core. Okay, Locust Pose. Okay, so taking your time, breathing into the lower abdomen slowly. I'm going to gently lower the hands down, one at a time. Okay, so for Locust, you're going to roll the shoulders up, back, and down. So shoulders away from the floor, open the chest, and then we're going to drop the shoulder blades, the tip of the blades closer, right, down towards the hips and the lower back. And then from here, open the chest, lift the arms up, and then you can make your legs engaged. So stretching the legs, and this way you're squeezing the glutes, the thighs are getting stronger, the hips are getting worked out, the core, also you're working your core. Okay, we're sending energy to our mid-back, the kidneys, so breathing in, pressing the belly into the floor, reaching the back of your head long. And when you exhale, maybe deflate a little bit without losing the posture. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale. Yeah, so nice, engaged body. Strengthening the back muscle. The glutes, the core help us to support a nice, strong back. And then your shoulders also are opening, chest open. And then slowly we're going to come down. Okay, so folding your hands in front of you, stacking up the back of your hands, and just gently rest your forehead. Going to rock a little bit, release any tension. And then when you're ready, we're going to turn around. So for the next posture, we're actually going to use the blanket or the your beach towel. So I'm going to come up just to show you how to fold this so we can enjoy the last posture, to open the upper back, to reverse that kyphosis, okay, the rounded upper back. So for this one, you're just going to roll your blanket or your towel up this way, because we're going to place the towel or the blanket cross right on your yoga mat this way. So this part, the highest part of your towel, is going to land at the bottom tip of your shoulder blades, the inferior border of your scapulas. Okay, so we're going to slowly sit ourselves back, so knees on the front, and then you can support yourself with your hands, and then just slowly lower yourself down. So use your core, right? We're using our core strength, so taking your time. I'm too high. I'm gonna scoot back. All right, so I might just have to wiggle myself a little bit. So you want to kind of get the bottom tip of the blades right on the highest part of the towel. Still taking your time. Gently lay your head back to see how that feels for you, okay? So you're gonna let your arms come up over to the top, right, above your towel, and then first check your neck, make sure your neck is supported. So if you find that your chin is sticking up to the ceiling, it's hard for you to maybe drop your chin down this way. So if that's the case, just elevate your head with another towel, like definitely lower than this one, right? So just elevate up a little bit, don't overdo it. So you want your chin and your forehead to be about the same level, so your neck can relax, okay? So this is a passive supported back bend. So we're opening the chest, and then you're gonna let your arms come here. So first just kind of relax, letting your legs, we're going to open the feet about hip width apart, knees come up to kind of rest against each other, and the arms are just going to reach out to the side, and breathe into the belly, breathing out, sigh out. Okay, so if this feels good, feel free to walk your arms up a little bit more, maybe 45 degrees, feel a little bit more opening. Breathing in and breathing out. So feel free to adjust your arms if you need to. You can reach a little bit higher. You can make cactus arms. Right? Just make sure that you're able to get that stretch in the chest area. So we're opening the chest, stretching the upper back to counter that rounded spine, the slouch, which is called kyphosis of the spine. Usually happens in the upper back, mid-back area. Feel free to hang out longer if you want to pause the video. So I'm going to slowly let my arms come back. So it's always better for your back if you turn to your side, right? Before we come back up. So you're going to make a pillow with your bottom arm. Take a breath right here. And then with the other hand, press yourself up to a seated posture. Good. Sit up tall and kind of just give yourself a nice shake and wiggle, and just feel how much more open you feel in the chest area and the shoulders. Here's your bonus tip. Awareness is the first step to change. It starts with tuning in and connecting with your body. Take a moment to pause and observe the way you sit, stand, and move throughout your day. You can set a timer to go off every hour as a reminder to check in. Are you slouching? Are you carrying tension in your shoulders? Is your back upright? Then practice one of the postures you learned in this video to recenter your mind and your body. Remember, consistency is key. Practice these postures at least 3 times a week to strengthen your core, improve alignment, and experience more confidence and vitality in your posture. Also, share this with a friend who can also benefit from a more upright posture. Subscribe to the channel, click the bell next to it so you'll get notified the next time I come out with a video like this to help us feel healthier, stronger, and more centered. I'll see you soon.